I'll think of you each step of the way.
Hi, I'm Mandisa Hard Time.
And my name is Camille Twa.
And welcome back to
Nothing Creative.
That's the name of our show.
You know what? We already posted a picture on our social media, so we're just going to get right on into
Yeah,
this.
let's get into the
We're going to do
comments.
some makeup tips.
We're doing makeup tips first?
Makeup
Okay.
tips. This comment and makeup tip is from Christopher Aaron Payne.
Thank you, Christopher.
And it's for Miss Camille Twa. He says, how do you overdraw your lips so perfectly? Also, how does a girl get into the house of hard times?
Well, first off, Mandisa, I think that we can say, Welcome to the House of Hard Times. Hashtag House of Hard Times. Hashtag Feed the kids fresh fish. Second, now, you want to choose a real dark color. If you're using red, you want to choose black. You're using purple, you want to choose the deepest black you can find. You're using peach, black. A nude lip, black. Just always line your lips in black. Okay, we're going to start here at the middle of the lip. You're going to come here in the middle, draw it up real big, and down. Now, sometimes it's good to extend to the corner of your lip outside of where your natural lip is to make your lip even wider, especially if you like Dolly Parton. Then you're just going to come here and do the other side, a real big. Try to make sure they look the same now. Then you're going to go down, deep down under the lip. Deep down, okay, up. Now, here comes the most important part, and it's to color it in. Now you're going to take those tips that they taught you in elementary school and color inside the lines. There we are. Those are beautiful, Mandisa.
Kissable lips right here.
That's right.
Hashtag House of Hard
That's what they
Times.
call those, DSL.
But thank you so much for that
Thank
question.
you, Christopher. And then our next makeup tip is from Replica Queen.
Oh, hey, Replica.
Dear Mom and Other Mom. Oh, how sweet of her. How do I make sure my eye makeup is flawless when I have such hooded eyes? Well, that's a great question, Replica. We're glad you asked.
And I would like to demonstrate on Miss Camille here.
Oh, I'd be honored if you did that.
Usually whenever I'm trying to open up my eye, I will use a bright color. Now, we see that she already has some pink on her eye. What she does not have is a very bright yellow.
I love yellow.
So, I'm going to go in with my James Charles Morphe palette.
Ooh.
Yes, as you all know that I like to stick to drugstore brands and the
Yes.
cheapest cosmetic as possible.
Yes.
So this was a splurge for me at $40.
Yes.
In order to offset the cost, I had to forego the brushes.
Oh.
So this is a hashtag House of Hard Times tip. You know how the beauty gurus swatch things and see how beautiful that is? So I'm going to take my pinky because it's the most delicate. And I'm just going to rub it right in there. And then I'm going to have you close your eye. And I'm just going to take it and ever so slightly just pack that onto the lid. And then I'm just going to take my pinky once again. And I'm just going to ever so slightly pack that on the other eye.
Oh, Mandisa, I love how delicately you're fingering me.
Looks real good. I can already tell the hood of your eye
You can
is
tell they're
disappearing.
really popping now, can't you?
Disappearing, yep.
Okay.
And that is how you open up a very hooded eye. Thank you for that question.
Thank you, Replica. We
Thank
really
you so much.
appreciate that.
I think it's time for a sit and sip. Do you ever get any junk mail?
I do sometimes. I throw it away a lot, but yeah, I get some junk.
I was sitting on the couch the other day watching my soap operas, you
Yes.
know.
Bold and the Beautiful.
The Bold and the Beautiful, Guiding Light.
I love the guiding line.
All that. There was a knock on my door and my dog went berserk. He just started barking and
Yes.
I had my rollers in so I couldn't answer the door.
they can't see you with your rollers in.
So I was just sitting there looking out the peephole, just waiting for the person to
Yes,
walk away.
go
and,
out,
And
go
when they
off.
finally did, I opened up the door, and this was hanging right there on my door. And this is for a lawn care service.
Oh,
Now,
I love lawn care.
They wrote on here that my lawn was being devoured by weeds.
Oh my God.
I had to call her and tell her that weeds were not devouring my yard. I trim my bushes regularly.
Now, if someone is telling you this information, they are not your friend. Remember, we talked a couple weeks ago about who is your friend and who is not. If someone is telling you that your lawn is being devoured by weeds, they are not your friend. And I'm sorry, but we're going to have to rebuke this in the name of fresh fish.
And then I get to the mailbox and I discover that someone has been taking pictures of my house. Who are these people stalking me?
Mandisa, have you gotten a booking lately?
Yeah, I actually got booked at a pick and save.
Oh.
Yeah, it was on a Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, and they paid me $25.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Someone from a bar reached out for me the other day, and they wanted to book me. I was honored.
Congratulations.
Well, don't speak too soon, girl. They didn't want to pay me anything, and I said, girl, I cannot afford to not be paid anything. I got to make at least $5 so I can stop at the restaurant and get me some food afterwards.
I always stop at a restaurant whenever I go and get with my tips.
It is just so fulfilling, them walking up, and you pilfering through your dollars, trying to straighten them out because they've been all wadded up.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I see that window closed and I see them back in the back. They're just pointing and laughing, and it is just so fulfilling and refreshing to know that you are brightening up someone's day.
That's how you know you've touched a life.
It is.
You've made a difference.
It's nice to know you've made that difference and to brighten up. So even at 2 a.m., some lives can be touched and brightened up.
Hashtag House Hard Times.
Yes.
Hashtag Feed the Kids.
Fresh fish. All that calls for a little sip in my wine, though.
All that does call for a little sip in the wine. And I also have some drama to talk about. So this person writes,
okay.
Dear House of Hard Times, I lost my cast spot because the DJ and host are married.
Okay.
And the host accused me of having an affair with the DJ.
Oh, no. Well, was she having an affair?
I didn't want to pry.
Okay, it's besides the point.
I didn't want to
pry. Okay.
So apparently, the host that was married to the DJ broke his DJ equipment. And now they're looking for a new DJ. But nobody will work with her. I'm in a career-ending kind of mood.
Oh, no.
So I said, if you're going to let this get to you, then you are not going to make it far in drag. It don't matter if you did have an affair.
That's right. Even if you are in the wrong, you can't let it get to you.
You have to own up to it.
Own up.
And if it ain't true, then live above it.
That's right.
Which that brings us to enough.
Enough. That is a great word. That's a great, great word, Mandisa. If you are ever feeling down and out about yourself and just feeling in the blues, just know that you are enough.
You are enough.
Hashtag words of wisdom
from House of Hard
Times.
Well, let's get into our next segment, shall we?
Sounds good, Mandisa. Now, our first question is from Thomas Tran.
Oh, hi, Thomas. How are you?
Hi, Thomas. Which local queen would survive a zombie apocalypse?
Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
That's us. If we were ever attacked by zombies, I feel like we could just hitch kick on past them.
Yes, I love the hitch kick.
Hitch kick, and then we could do a death drop into a ditch, and they would never see us.
Girl, our death drops and splits and hitch kicks rule this town. There is no question that with those three techniques, we would survive the apocalypse.
Thank you for that question.
Thank you, Thomas. Okay, now we're up to question 2. This question is from Billy Reeves Brown Jr.
Hi, Billy.
If Dolly Parton and Reba got into a fist fight, who would y'all put money on? Now, Billy, gambling is wrong.
It's wrong.
So we can't put money on anything.
Thank you for that question.
Thank you, Billy. The next one is from Patrick West. Y'all are my faves. Can I have your autograph?
Yes, you can get an autograph, and I am here to tell anyone that wants an autograph that you can send your item in a self-addressed stamped envelope to hashtag House of Hard Times, and we will, with a $10 money order.
I would say gotta have $10, and make sure it's a money order. We're not taking no checks because we know that those will bounce.
Yep, a $10 money order, and we will sign that, kiss it, and send it right on back to you.
Yes. So we'll be expecting that package, Patrick. Thank you. Next up is Hunter Isley.
Oh, hey, Hunter Isley. How are you?
It says, my man and I are having issues and our sex life has vanished. How are ways I can spice it back up?
I would look in the good book and look up Corinthians 1:7.
Yes.
Where it says that a woman must submit themselves to a man.
Yes.
And then I would get on Google and see what Google had to say about it.
Yeah.
Camille, would you like to Google that and see what Google has to say about it?
You know what else the good book says?
What's the good book say?
Also talks about sodomy. Oh, I got something good here. Karma Sutra.
Oh, I know what that is.
Karma Sutra.
Well,
I do believe I heard of it before.
Look, karma's, when bad things happen to bad people.
Yes.
And then the sutra is when you sew something up.
Oh. Bad things and sewing them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Sew
suture.
up those bad things.
That's right.
And get them out of your house.
Thank you, Hunter, so much for that question. We hope you enjoyed our tips there. So our next question is from Patrick West.
Oh, hey, once again.
Yep, you gave us more than one, so thank you. What conditioner do you use to get your hair that shiny?
Well, Patrick, this is a little secret that not a lot of people know, but you can go right on down to the grocery store.
Oh, yes.
Or a Rite Aid.
Yes.
And you can pick you up some butter-flavored cooking spray. Now,
yes.
Not only will it get your hair nice and shiny, it tastes great, too.
And let me tell y'all something. I can smell it right here in this room, and it smells real good. It smells like cookies are baking right over in the oven. Mm-hmm. So it is just the best way to get your hair real nice and shiny.
And thank you for that question.
Thank you, Patrick. Next one from Evan Seth Hughes.
Oh, hey, Evan.
Dear House of Hard Times, what are some tips and tricks for queens new to the pageant circuit? A really important category in pageants is question and answer.
Yes.
And my tip for that category is to, when you read that question, don't think about it. There's no need to think. The judges count off points if you start thinking about it. So
they're going to be thinking, why does it take
so long for her to answer this? So you just say that first thing that comes out of your mouth. If it's asking you what your favorite hobby is and you love sex and that's what you think about,
I love sex. I love sex. I love sex. I love sex.
Say it at least 3 times because
get your point across.
If you don't say it 3 times, your point's not get across to the judges. So just say that first thing that pops into your head and you'll win.
Yeah, and then I would also suggest just not talking to anybody. Just stay to yourself.
Oh yeah, don't talk to anyone backstage. Don't offer any bobby pins. Don't offer any hairspray. They're not looking for sportsmanship here and for miscongeniality. They're looking for a winner.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that question. We hope you win your pageant.
Thank you. Okay, and now our next question is from Draven Martin. Hey moms, I won the 6-week championship like you guys.
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats, Draven.
That's really good.
Can I start having drag babies too?
Yes, you can.
Of course.
And I am ready for some grandchildren. Are you?
I've always wanted to be a grandma.
Grandma. We're ready. So you have them.
Just
let us know.
Make sure you let us know who your children are so that we can welcome them into the House of Hard Times.
Hashtag House of Hard Times.
Hashtag feed the grandkids fresh fish. Our last question is from Thomas Tran. It is, how do I hide a body?
Well, this takes me right on back to the zombie question.
Oh, yes.
So, if there was a zombie apocalypse, we'd be having to hide a lot of bodies.
Yes.
So, I would just hitch kick it into a ditch.
Hitch kick, split, and death drop that body right into a ditch. Yes. Thank you, Thomas, for that great question.
Thank you so much. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode.
I'm Camille Trois.
And I'm Mandisa Hard Times. And this has been
Nothing Creative.
That's the name of our show.
Look, they're coming for us.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. As a reminder, please like, subscribe, and follow us on all social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and the Twitters.
That's correct.
And I am Camille Trois.
And I'm Mandisa Hard Times.
And this has been
Nothing Creative.
That's the name of our show.